be precise, obviously, just when it stops, just make sure it's right. You can edit it right here when it stops. And then points and timeouts.
Welcome back to the Cook Center for second half of action between your Mid-America Nazarene University Pioneers, who lead the Baker Wildcats 36-21 in Game 1 of Heart of America Athletic Conference play. Pioneers come out of halftime with a turnover, so Baker's going to take over possession. 9:55 to go, second half, so first possession for both teams. Pioneers were led in the first half by Trelshawn Smith with 13 points, and Lydia Austinson, a big 10-point two-steal performance off the bench in the first half. So the Pioneers are going to come out here and start the third quarter in a little bit of a 2-3 zone look. And Gooch and Smith, top of that zone. Leave an open shooter left wing. Three-pointers up, no good, too short. She gets her own rebound and is able to take it all the way on the right side. That's Sarah Oka, and she's up to 7 points in the ballgame. So Baker is led in scoring by Oka with 7. And then Amina Hadzimahauzovic with 4, and Ashley Griffin with 4. As they're going to get Megan Scott for a traveling violation. 1 too many steps on the right block. Just 6 turnovers in the first half for the Pioneers as opposed to 17 turnovers in the first half for the Wildcats. Coach can't be happy with that. They get another wide open 3 right side. This is Sarah Oka again, and she knocks it down. So Oka's into double figures now with 10 for the Wildcats. Gooch crosses the timeline for the Pioneers. Baker staying in that man-to-man defense. And Coach Lewis is going to take a quick timeout. He wants to talk things over. Not thrilled with the open looks that Sarah Oka's gotten to start this half. I think the Pioneers may have been on 2 different pages as far as what defense they were in there, and they're going to get on the same page here and talk things over. 8:47 to go here in the first half. Pioneers lead the Wildcats 36-26. Game 1 of Heart of America Athletic Conference play. Stay with us. We know we had some technical difficulties there in the first half. We think we got that live stream all fixed up. Should be able to bring you a clean second half of action here at the Cook Center in Olathe, Kansas Bell Family Arena, Rocky Lamar Court. As your Lady Pioneers coming off of a big victory against St. Mary's Spires in their last game here in the Cook Center. Had a little bit of a tough start to the year, dropped one to Haskell, and then had a really difficult road trip where they went up and played at Northwestern and at what was it? Sioux City Morningside College. And you take those 2 teams, those 2 programs in Iowa, Morningside and Northwestern, that's like 7 of the last 12 national champions in those 2 programs right there. So really difficult road schedule to start the year after stubbing their toe early, and then responded with a nice comeback win against the Spires, and they're ready to go for conference play. They came out with a strong first half performance against the Baker Wildcats team that came in 3-1 to this ball game. So Baker's going to come out of the timeout in a little bit of a 2-3 zone look. They're going to flash Sargent to the high post. Gooch finds Trelshawn Smith, right wing. She probes, gets 2 feet in the paint, kicks it to Jordan Gonzalez. Gonzalez drives left side. Keeps her dribble alive, goes all the way through the baseline, finds Trelshawn Smith top of the key. Now Ralston goes into Sargent. Sargent, left-hand scoop shot, no good. Ball's battered around, but Sargent able to come up with the offensive rebound. And the referees are gonna stop the play. The shot clock reset. The officials are saying there was no rim touched on that shot attempt, so it's gonna be a shot clock violation, and Baker's gonna take over possession. So Sophia Barrett brings it up for Baker. Barrett's going to come off a high ball screen from Amina and throws it to that lift guy, the lift player in this case, Grace Isaacson. Her 2-point jumper was no good, but rebounded by Oka, who misses a layup, and she kicks it back out. Now Barrett's going to try a 3 top of the key. Too strong. Rebounds batted around. 5 different sets of hands touched it, but eventually Leah Van Welden came down with it and found her teammate on the right wing. And Oka's 3-point attempt there, no good. Pioneers fortunate, giving up several offensive rebounds there, come away clean. And Lydia Austinson, who had a monster first half in double figures, is going to check back in for the Pioneers. Baker's called off that press. They were in that little 2-2-1 press early. Have since fallen out of it. They're in a little bit of a 2-3 zone look still. Pioneers into the zone offense, flashing Ralston high post to short corner. Austinson to Gooch. Gooch swings to Jordan Gonzalez, and they're going to say Gonzalez stepped on the sideline as she tried to drive baseline there off the skip pass. Took that little false step, and that backward step, foot hit the baseline. Baker takes over. Zoe Hayward's going to check in for the Pioneers. She had great minutes in the first half tonight. Seen more action today than the previous couple of games. Played well. Barrett drives in right side, no good. Layup at the corner of the backboard. Gooch pushing the other way, 4-on-2. Finds Austinson cutting right side, layups up and good. Pretty fast break there from the Lady Pioneers. Michaela Gooch pushed the pace, had options on both wings. Defender committed left. She drops it off right to Austinson, who's got 12 points in the game now. Pioneers lead 38-26. Baker works the ball across to the left. It's going to be Sarah Oka, senior guard from Spain. She swings the top of the key. Now back to Oka, left wing. She drives baseline. Finds a teammate cutting the left elbow, and she's able to knock down the jumper. Grace Isaacson with her first bucket of the ball game. She had a free throw earlier on, so she's up to 3 points now. 10-point lead for the Pioneers. Still in that zone offense. Ralston dives to the short corner. They throw the skip pass to Gooch. Gooch thinks about a three, turns it down. Looks to drive middle, and it's going to be poked away. Oka came up with a steal, and then Trelshawn Smith took it right back. Trelshawn Smith pokes the ball away. Michaela Gooch came up with it and fed it right back to Trelshawn, and Smith able to knock down the layup on the left side. Right side, excuse me. Oka brings it up against full court man-to-man pressure. She's going to have it stripped away by Anna Ralston inside. Baseline official's got a hand raised in the air. He's going to call a foul on Ralston here. Looked to be a lot of basketball with the hands. Official made a blocking motion, so it might have got her with the body. And Rachel Siebold's going to check back in for the Pioneers. Barrett to inbound for Baker. She inbounds it to Hadzima Hausovic. And they're going to go inside this time to Isaacson. And Isaacson's going to have back-to-back buckets. Grace Isaacson, the nice post move on the left block. Baker stays in the 2-3 zone. Siebold has it right side. Probes to the corner. He's going to find a lifting Anna Ralston top of the key. Back to Siebold. And she's going to have it taken away. Sophia Barrett with the steal. She goes coast to coast, tries to lay up left side, got it. That cuts it to a single-digit ball game. We're into 8 points. First basket of the game for Sophia Barrett. Been active defensively, but first time she's been on the board for the Baker offense. High post action, they go to Ralston. That's Zoe Hayward cutting to the rim. She receives the pass from Ralston, turns down the layup, kicks it back out to Trelshawn Smith. Now they go to Hayward. Extra pass, Austinson left corner, three ball, got it. I don't know what Lydia Austin's career high is as a Pioneer, but she might have it tonight. She's up to 15 points. 43-32 is the lead. And Oka drives into the middle of the lane, gets tied up by Ralston and Smith. It's going to be a jump ball, but Baker's going to retain possession. Arrow favored them. Michaela Gooch and Megan Scott, senior leaders of the Pioneers, check back in. Give Smith and Ralston a blow. Barrett to inbound, baseline underneath. She gets it into Isaacson, now back to Barrett. And we're going to get an offensive foul call here. Well, the officials never went to the table to report a foul, so I think she might have stepped out of bounds on the sideline, similar to what happened on the right corner here in front of the Pioneers bench. Regardless, it's going to be a turnover. Pioneers take over. Michaela Gooch comes off that double drag ball screen. The defender goes under. She stops and pops. Three-pointer's no good. Rebounds batted around. It looks like Megan Scott comes up with it in the paint. She's got to get out of there. It's a 3-second call. She does. And Michaela Gooch shot faking and attacking right side. They're going to get her for a travel. Had that jab, step, and go move, but left foot drug a little bit. Be another turnover here early in the second half. Baker's going to take over. Gooch is going to pick up full court here, guarding Barrett. Barrett crosses midcourt. Baker into a little bit of a box set. Comes off a Horns ball screen right side. Barrett drives downhill right hand. Kicks it out to the corner. Shot fake and drive, and once again, ball handler stepped on that sideline with that backward step. This time they're going to get official timeout. I'm not even sure who they got on that one. We have an injured player underneath the goal. I believe that is Sophia Barrett. Coach is looking at her right ankle. I'm not sure if she stepped on a foot or just tweaked it a bit. But regardless, the travel or the out-of-bounds call on Chastity Weathers is going to give Pioneers the basketball. Hopefully Barrett is okay. We'll take a quick timeout while they tend to her. 4 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. 43-32 is your score. We'll be right back on MNUsports.com. Good news, it appears Barrett is okay. She got up and walked off on her own power, being tended to by Damon Downs, terrific trainer for the Pioneers. And Macy Frost checks in for the Wildcats, replacing Barrett as they stay in that 2-3 zone. Gooch has the ball top of the key, goes to Zoe Hayward left side. Hayward's going to go dribble handoff to Austinson. Austinson thinks about a three, turns it down, goes inside to Megan Scott. Scott kicks it out to Gooch in the right slot. Michaela's probing, goes inside to Scott. Scott turns, left shoulder, drop step. Had a good look on the right side, couldn't get the bunny to go. Baker's going to push the other way. Weathers looking for a teammate, picked her dribble up, can't find one. Now she goes inside to Isaacson, but the ball's poked away. Macy Frost going to come up with it in the corner. Now Weathers is going to drive, gets her pass batted away. Isaacson saved it into the waiting arms of Michaela Gooch, and Pioneers have numbers. 3-on-2 break. She goes Austinson left side. Lydia Austinsen's going to try one. Couldn't get the layup on the left side to go, but draws the blocking foul and is going to go to the line for two. They're going to get Frost for the block there, her third personal. Just the first team foul of the half for Baker. Both teams with one team foul. Pretty quick pace and cleanly played second quarter as far as fouls go. There's been a lot of turnovers. But Austinson has been red hot, 15 points in the game, goes to the line. And Lydia knocks down the first, nothing but net. Unable to hit the second one, left is short. Rebound this time, Ashley Griffin. Wildcats come back the other way. It's going to be Oka running the offense. She throws it inside. Pretty play as Griffin cut to the rim. A nice give and go action. Brooke Havoc had it in the post and found a cutting Griffin who laid it in on the right side. Good offense that time from the Wildcats. Gooch goes inside to Megan Scott, right block. She faces up. Drives baseline, she's got a step, couldn't get the layup to go, got a little too far under the rim. Like to see her go reverse there, use the rim as some protection. Had an easy finish opportunity, but no good. Griffin running the floor, has it inside for the Wildcats, but kicks it out. Now Havoc's gonna take a three, right slot, she knocks it down. So that's gonna cut into this lead, make it a 7-point ball game. They've got it back to single digits. A couple good offensive plays in a row there from Brooke Havoc, the junior out of Venus, Texas. And we'll have a 30-second timeout for the Wildcats. 44-37 is your score, 2:46 to go, third quarter. MNUsports.com. As play resumes, Rachel Siebold inbounds to Michaela Gooch, brings it up full court. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties in the first half. Believe they have finally fixed the issue with our live stream, and we're happy to be able to provide a free broadcast. We appreciate your patience as Siebold with a pretty Euro step middle of the lane, unable to get the finish to go, and Griffin comes down with the rebound. Baker's going to bring it the other way. Go ahead and use that live chat feature. Let us know where you're at, who you're rooting for, who's your player, who's your team, where you're at in the country. Happy to have you with us in the first Heart of America women's basketball action of the year between two good teams. Wildcats coming off a win against a 15th ranked team in the country. Pioneers also coming off a victory. And Oka, stop and pop, left side jumper from 15 feet out, no good. Rebounds batted around, couple bodies on the floor, and Trellshawn Smith's gonna take advantage. She pushes, drives right at Macy Frost and lays it in over the right side. Heady play from Trellshawn Smith. She knew Frost had 3 fouls, couldn't pick up another one. She went right at her. Easy bucket on the right side. and she's up to 17 points in the ballgame. Trellshawn Smith has been hot here tonight. Ariel Sargent guards the ball, right slot. They're going to swing it to Frost, top of the key. She goes to Oka, left side. Little stagger double away from the ball. Oka tried to drive left. She's going to get a foul call on Smith, I believe, on a reach in there. Nope, they're going to get Anna Ralston, who came over and helped side. Her third personal. Only second team foul of the half, or the quarter, excuse me, for the Pioneers. But 3 on Ralston. She'll take a seat along with Siebold. And Jordan Gonzalez and Megan Scott will check back in for Mid-America. Baker staying with their same group. You can hear Ryan Robinson over there in the corner whooping up a storm, as he does on all opponent free throws. Nice home court advantage Ryan is for the Pioneers, both men's and women's teams. The most loyal fan there is. He's at every home game and most of the away games for both of these clubs. Can't even fathom how many missed free throws he's caused over his time here as a Pioneer fan. Oka able to knock down the second foul shot. Makes it a 7-point lead for the Pioneers. Minute 30 to go, third quarter. Michaela Gooch directs traffic. She's going to find Sargent. Sargent to Smith, right wing. They go inside to Megan Scott. Megan face up, skip pass, open. Gooch jumper for 3. No good. Megan Scott had a chance at the offensive rebound there. Couldn't bring it down, and Baker's going to take over possession. Good offense there. Get your star post player a touch, and she was able to find an open shooter on a skip pass. Just couldn't knock it down, but you'll take that shot 9 times out of 10. It's good offense, especially against the 2-3 zone from the Wildcats. Now Jordan Gonzalez picks the ball up full court. High ball screen, going left side. Oka looking for the roller, couldn't get it to her. She goes to Griffin, who's lifted top of the key. Now they are going to go inside, but ball's batted away by Megan Scott. It's stolen away by Trellshawn Smith. Trellshawn Smith will get credit for the steal in the stat book there, but they were going post-entry pass on the right block, and Scott did a good job getting around the posting up offensive player and bats it free into the arms of Trellshawn Smith, who then draws a foul. And Pioneers are going to run some offense here. Gooch brings it across top of the key. Pioneers get set up, go to Trellshawn Smith, right wing. Comes off a double ball screen. First one by Scott, second one by Gooch. Gooch pops. She's going to try a 3 right side, too strong. Rebound Wildcats. Here comes Oka. The Spaniard brings it across, right side, guarded by Trellshawn Smith. She's going to come off that high ball screen again. Going to see that roll and replace action. This time they lift Frost top of the key, but Megan Scott's going to tie her up. Jump ball possession arrow is going to favor the Pioneers. Couple possessions in a row, we've seen Baker go to that high ball screen roll and replace action, where the ball screener rolls to the rim and they lift the shooter from the opposite block to the top of the key. Tough action to guard. Have to provide some help from that opposite corner. But good ball screen defense there from Scott. She was able to tie up the ball handler. And with 23.6 to go in the quarter, shot clock is off. We think the Pioneers will take the last shot of the quarter here. It's Coach Lewis telling them slow it down, get one good one. Probably start running their action about 10 on the shot clock. And here we go, 10. Go dribble handoff Sargent. Ball screen Scott. Trellshawn Smith comes off a flare screen. She catches it left wing. She's going to drive. Kicks to Jordan Gonzalez. She shot fakes. Gets downhill left side. Shoots the floater on the baseline. No good. Don't think it would have counted anyway. Clock went off right before she was able to get that floater off. So 46-39 is your score going to the fourth quarter. Pioneers lead. We'll be back in 1 minute. MNUsports.com. Fourth quarter of action set to play. 10 minutes to go in the ballgame. 46-39 lead for the Pioneers, led by Trelshawn Smith with 17 points and Lydia Austenson's 15 big points off the bench. Baker, first possession of the fourth quarter. Gonna go drive from the top of the key, blocked away by Trelshawn Smith. Rebound was battered around by a couple of Pioneers. Baker's gonna keep possession there. But as good as she's been offensively tonight, Trelshawn Smith with a highlight play on the defensive end this time. And Brooke Habbock's gonna inbound. Sideline across from the benches. Good to see Sophie Barrett back in the game. She has the ball now. Rolled her ankle earlier, but appears to be all right. Just gonna swing it to Emery Joseph. Now back to Barrett right wing. Pioneers fighting through a little bit of a staggered double screen on the left wing, and they're gonna get Jordan Gonzalez trying to fight through the screen. Some illegal contact.
First team foul. Check in the Pioneers, Lydia Austensson.
Barrett has the ball left side, under 20 to go on the shot clock. She swings it to Havoc. Back to Havoc right side. Still surveying the defense. Now they go right corner. It's Leah Van Wielden in the corner on Smith. She's got to take a tough contested one. It's blocked away again, and Smith and Scott both there got their hands on that pass, and Trelshawn's going to push. Smith has an open shooter in the corner. Didn't see Austenson. Had a good look from the left corner, but Pioneers are going to run some clock here. Looks like Baker has gone back to a little bit of their man-to-man defense. Played a zone a lot of the third quarter, and Gooch is going to take a three left wing. They went under the ball screen. Gooch couldn't knock it down, but Megan Scott gets the offensive rebound and puts it up and in. And she's got 6 points in the game. Pioneers' lead is 9 now, under 9 minutes to go. Havoc surveying on the right wing again. Swings it, cross, now to Sophie Barrett left side. She's gonna drive on Gooch, draws contact. Foul should be on the floor. And it is, they'll take it out on the baseline. Strong take there from Sophia Barrett. Barrett, a 6-foot freshman out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, averaging 10 points and 6 rebounds a game. Shooting it well from really all spots on the floor. 44% from the floor, 32 from three, almost 70 at the line, and she's gonna take a three right side, too strong. And Michaela Gooch tracks down the rebound in the corner. She's gonna find Trelshawn Smith. Pioneers thought about running there for a second, but they're gonna slow it up, run some offense. Good decision at this point in the ballgame. Time and score is a factor there. And Gooch gets them organized. Michaela is gonna come off of a screen from Megan Scott. Gets top of the key, goes to Ariel Sargent. Sargent shot fake, drives left side. She gets all the way to the baseline, finds a cutting Megan Scott, middle of the lane. Her shot's no good. Rebound by Baker, and they're gonna push. It's Emery Joseph. Now it's been swung right wing. We're gonna get a foul away from the ball, and they're gonna get Megan Scott battling with Brooke Haddock in the middle of the lane there. Little freedom of movement call. Scott gave a little bit of a body check there to Havoc, going across the lane. So after a pretty clean third quarter as far as foul calls go, Pioneers have 3 team fouls here in the first 2 minutes of the fourth. And Baker goes inside right away. Left-hand jump hook up and good by Grace Isaacson. Pretty move there from Isaacson. She's been a spark offensively here in the second half. 6 of her 7 points come here in the second half, and they've cut the lead to 7. Austenson turns down a 3, goes to Trelshawn Smith, right corner. Now they go in the post to Ralston, skip past Gooch. She drives middle, goes right back to Ralston, who couldn't get the layup to go right side. Great pass from Gooch, just unable to get the chip shot to fall. Austenson drives right and has a shot rattle all the way around the rim and fall into the waiting arms of Michaela Gooch. So Pioneers are gonna have a third chance at it here. 2 good looks, right side, couldn't get either one to go. Now Baker's gone back to the zone, and Zoe Hayward has the ball top right side, swung to Gooch. Michaela inside to Ralston. Late shot clock, she throws a skip pass. Trelshawn Smith gets it off, knocks it down. I didn't think she had enough time to get that shot off before the shot clock. but she caught it with 1 second, no hesitation, and number 20 up to 20 points in the game for the Pioneers. 51-41 is your score. Big shot there from Trelshawn late in the shot clock. Anna Ralston with the assist on the skip pass. And Grace Isaacson's going to shot fake, goes back to the jump hook, this time with the right hand, couldn't get it to go. Pioneers rebound, and they're going to slow it down, run some clock, try to take 30 seconds off again. If they can get 3 offensive rebounds and hit a 3 on this possession, it makes it real tough. Gooch goes short corner, Zoe Hayward. Hayward back to Michaela. And now Michaela finds a cutting Trelshawn Smith, middle of the lane. She takes that face-up jumper, and she hits it again. 15-foot jumper. Little Carmelo Anthony mid-post face-up, jab step, raise up, knocked it down. Isaacson for Baker, tries to respond. She drives hard, middle of the lane, and gets the shot to go over Ralston. So Grace Isaacson up to 9 points. Keeps it out of 10-point game. Baker still in that 2-3 zone. They better find Trelshawn Smith, who's open left wing. Austinson goes to Gooch on the right side instead. Gooch takes a 3, and she hits. Big shot from your senior point guard there. Her first 3 points of the ball game couldn't have come at a better time. 13-point lead for the Pioneers. 5.5 minutes to go. Baker runs that little 5-out stagger double offense. Barrett surveying the D. Goes to the corner, and she's going to cut to the rim, and they post her. Now they go inside to Barrett, but pass couldn't be brought in as Ralston came up with it. She finds Michaela Gooch, and Michaela brings it out, going to run some clock. Still 20 on the shot clock. Gets them in a zone offensive action. Austinson came top of the key. They throw skip to Trelshawn Smith. Trelshawn to Ralston. Ralston skip past Gooch. Another one. This one off left, but rebound by Trelshawn Smith, and she got hit on the putback, but got her own offensive rebound and puts the second one in. And Trelshawn Smith with a game-high 24 points and stretches the lead to 15 for the Pioneers. Timeout Baker. 58-43 is your score. 4:47 to go in the ball game. We'll be back in 1 minute. MNUsports.com. Sophia Barrett set to take the inbounds for Baker as play resumes. And Trelshawn Smith with a new career high for the Pioneers, where her previous high point total as a Pioneer was 21. But she's got everything working here tonight. Mid-range pull-up, the 3-ball, getting all the way to the basket. And Zoe Hayward's able to steal it away from Barrett, dribbled it off her foot, and Hayward goes to Gooch. Michaela's going to run 30 more seconds, set up the offense as Baker's gotten out of the zone. They're playing man-to-man, but no pressure, allowing Michaela to take time off the clock, top of the key. They get into a half-court set. Anna Ralston's going to set a ball screen. They go under. Gooch takes another 3 right side. This one's short. Rebound, Grace Isaacson. She's going to outlet it to Barrett, and Sophia Barrett brings it across. Guarded by Smith. Comes off the high ball screen from Isaacson. Here's that roll replace action. They hit the lift guy. Lifter swings it right corner, Ashley Barrett. And Barrett dribbles it off her foot, out of bounds. Pioneers will take over. Excuse me, that's Ashley Griffin, not Sophia Barrett. Ashley Griffin on the turnover there. Now Baker's gone back to that press, 2-2-1 full court pressure. Gooch able to break it. and in no hurry to take a shot here. Shot clock down to 15. Her and Ralston go give and go. Now hand off to Lydia Austinson. Austinson takes a three, top of the key off the dribble, no good. Rebounded by Sarah Oka. Oka's going to bring it herself. Cross midcourt. Only 3.5 to go, fourth quarter. Oka refuses the high ball screen. Spins middle of the lane, gets it knocked away. Austinson comes up with it. Lydia Austinson is going to take it all the way, one-on-one, left side. Gets it to go, and she's got a career high with 18 points. Huge performances tonight from Smith and Lydia Austinson off the bench. And Austinson is going to get another steal. As she gets coast to coast, nobody around, she lays it in. She's got 20. 62-43 is your score. Timeout, Baker. So 3 minutes to go in the ballgame. Pioneers have stretched this to a 19-point lead, and we're setting records all over the board tonight as Lydia Austinson with her career high of 20 points. Previous career high total was 12 for the Pioneers, and she shattered that mark with a 20-point performance. And in large part why the Pioneers are close to a 20-point lead. Zoe Hayward guards the ball right side. Macy Frost surveys, swings it. Baker's taking a lot of clock here. Give and go action right side. Shots blocked out of bounds by Trelshawn Smith, but they're going to get her down low. Fouled her with the body, I guess. Trelshawn, big smile on her face, just her first foul. First foul shot, no good for the Wildcats. And 0 for 2 at the line. Rebound Zoe Hayward. 2:37 on the shot clock, or the game clock, excuse me. Gooch brings it up. Man-to-man defense from the Wildcats here. They go high post Anna Ralston. She's going to go dribble handoff Austinson. Lydia drives downhill. Drive and kick to Michaela. Gooch comes off a ball screen from Ralston. Anna rolls into the post. Gooch goes drive and kick. Wide open. Austinson left corner. Turns it down. Went extra pass to Hayward. Zoe Hayward drives. Got all the way downhill. Got to her right hand. Couldn't get the layup to go. But still a good possession for the Pioneers as they ate up 25 seconds on the shot clock. We're only 2 minutes to go in the ballgame. Left-handed scoop layup, no good. 2 offensive rebounds for the Wildcats. Baker's going to reset. They've got a brand new group in. Now Macy Frost is going to drive right side. She shot fakes. Got the defender off the ground, but misses the bunny. Rebound Pioneers, and they're going to take their time. 1:40 to go in the ballgame. 22 on the shot clock. Michaela just crosses half court at that 10-second mark. They're going to go back to that twist action. Dribble handoff, high ball screen. Trelshawn Smith. Little hesitation. Pull-up jumper. Couldn't get this one to drop. So Wildcats will take over. Michaela's going to apply a little bit of full court pressure, man-to-man defense. It's Emery Joseph, 15, that brought it up against the pressure. She swings it left side, running some offense. And Lydia Austinson with another steal. She's going to drive all the way to the rim. Gets hit and one. The hoop and the harm as she continues to add to her career night. That's points 21 and 22, and she'll go to the line for one more. Stretches this to a 21-point lead with 1:12 to play, and that's at least 3 steals here in the fourth quarter from Lydia Austinson, all leading to fast break baskets for the Pioneers. And she does knock down the free throw. So 47 points between Smith and Austinson, which would lead the Wildcats by 4, just the two of them. And Austinson with the rebound here this time. Gives it to Michaela Gooch, under a minute to go in the game. Michaela walks it up. Freshman Madison Haney set to check in. Pioneers are going to call timeout just to make that substitution. Haney checks in for Zoe Hayward, as well as Natasa Bozic, the Serbian sniper, sharp shooting guard. Jordan Nachbar also back in for the Pioneers. And Trelshant Smith checks out to a nice ovation from the Pioneer crowd. Austinson takes the inbounds, swings it to Haney. Madison Haney, she's going to try a 3 on her first touch. Leaves it short, but tracks down the offensive rebound. Goes to Ralston high post. Gets dribble handoff, goes back to Lydia Austinson, left wing. Austinson surveys, goes to Bozic. Natasha goes inside, good pass. Post entry to Anna Ralston. Couldn't get the shot to go, might have been blocked there by Amina. And Baker pushes full court. One-man fast break. Betarkova with the basket, her first action. Madison Haney's going to drive baseline left side. Spins, fires a pass back to the top of the key. It's deflected and eventually stolen away. Frost came up with it. And another Euro step layup from the Wildcats, no good. And that's going to be the last field goal attempt of this one. So 65-45 win for the Pioneers to open Heart of America Athletic Conference play. And they've won 2 in a row here at home. Make sure you join us tomorrow night when the men play the Baker Wildcats coming down from Baldwin City in their first Heart of America Conference action. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock on MNUsports.com, MNU Sports on YouTube. Hope to see you there. It should be a great game between your Mid-American Nazarene Pioneers and the Baker Wildcats as Coach John Lewis and the Lady Pioneers go 1-0 to start Heart of America Conference play, 65-45 on the back of Trelshant Smith and Lydia Austinson. Thanks for being with us. Good night.